All right, guys. Keep telling you what a great time this is to be here and visiting Disney. Yeah, you wear some masks, and nobody wants to wear the mask, but you do it because it's so worth it for what we're experiencing here. We are about to ride Flight of Passage. We just hung out at the Nomad Lounge for a little while. If you've never been there before, it's great. But I want you to see this because you will never see this again. Well, first I'll show you outside Flight of Passage. Here's the ride vehicle. So it's a tester vehicle. You're always encouraged to test out this seat prior to riding. Oh, actually, it looks like they've kind of got it. That's fine. But take a look at that standby entrance ride time. You will never see this again. So when we tell you this is the time to be visiting Walt Disney World, this is the time to be visiting Walt Disney World. And these times that they've got posted, we haven't even found to be accurate. We've been finding them to be much lower than what they're showing. So because we've been keeping my daughter, who's been waiting to ride this since 8 a.m. today, but we've been doing other things. We've promised her we'll ride it over and over again. So we're about to get in line for Flight of Passage. It's a 10-minute, what they're listing, standby wait. Basically, that means we're gonna walk right on and just go through the queue. So we'll take you with us for our ride.
This way.
Let's go through. Are you good? We'll do that next time. Hi. Yeah, definitely an incredible attraction, worth the admission of itself. And if you know anything about this attraction, it usually has quite a wait time. So 10 minutes to say is crazy is an understatement. Oh, Jesse, you guys are gonna have a great time. So if you're just joining us, it's a 10-minute standby wait for Flight of Passage. This is Flight of Passage, Ashley. You'll see the social distancing markers. There's a good view of the park. This is currently the most popular attraction at Animal Kingdom and arguably one of the most popular ones at Walt Disney World. Outside of Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, this one is the newest. Right. I just wanted to come through the... Yep, 10 minutes. Yes, there is a maximum number of guests allowed in the park. They are operating with a reduced capacity. They have not released those numbers though. So we don't know exactly what that looks like, but I will tell you it is very low. For anybody that's worried that they are going to get a experience that is less than what it normally would be, I would tell you, in my opinion, that this has been a superior experience, just simply based on this type of situation. I've been coming to Disney World for a very long time, and it's probably brings me back to maybe 20 years ago when I used to come during very slow periods. Jesse, I'm not sure if it was sold out to capacity today. I honestly haven't heard that. I don't think so. I don't think it was. So you're seeing, obviously, we're coming up on where there may be some sort of, this is probably where the 10 minutes comes into play. Okay, so here's where you'll see the social distance market. So we're standing on our marker. Can't really see it. So now, here's where if I took a picture from this angle, it might look like there's a huge crowd in front of us, but it's only the angle. Everybody is 6 feet apart from one another. I wish it was lighter out so you could see what I was talking about, but depending on the angle in which you take pictures, and you'll see some pictures floating around on social media that make it look that way, I can tell you from my times in the park, that is not the case. There you go. So looking at that picture right now, when you're looking from behind people, it looks like they're all clumped together. But nope, they are 6 feet apart on their social distance markers. So it's kind of dark in here. Obviously, when you're not here, you don't get the same effect of the black lights and the lighting elements, which are really cool. Yeah, I feel like they're doing a great job. You can't see here, but in between, because there are people that are like, we're almost in that zigzag pattern now, in between, there is plexiglass in between the lines. So they have installed that in any attraction that has a place where you kind of zigzag. But like I said, well, you can kind of see it says please don't touch. That's all plexiglass. And they have it on both sides so that you are not, you're Looks like my connection came back. So if you're just joining us, come overhead often throughout the days in the parks. Just kind of reminding people to do their part with social distancing and proper hygiene and hand washing. Now, I have not ridden this yet today, but I have heard, I don't know for those of you that have ridden this already, and made that kind of part of the queue itself rather than going through that whole thing. So sometimes you have to watch too, depending on how you curve through things, if they don't have the partitions. They space out the markers way more than 6 feet. So that entire row does not have a marker here. So that at all times you are at a very minimum of 6 feet away from the people that are near you. So if you're just joining us, we are in the queue for Flight of Passage. It was estimated to be a 10-minute wait. We've only been in here a few minutes now. Pretty much walked all the way up to this point right now, where we just started truly queuing. So really, we just had a small little.
Hold up.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you. There are 3 of us. Okay, will do.